Hi besties, so today's video I'll be showing you how to make cake at home with the basic instruments you have. So you don't have an oven, you don't have a mixer, you don't have a blender, but you want to make cake. Watch this video to the end because I'll be showing you how to achieve that. So here we have our 250 grams of butter and our cup of sugar in a bowl. This is the first step we need in making our cake. Use any bowl you have, a bowl and a turning stick, as you can see here. So if you don't have a mixer yet you have a bowl at home, you can make use of any bowl you have at home, and a turning stick, the stick you use in making semo gari. You just use it and you mix them together. So here's the thing, if you're mixing clockwise, please stick to clockwise. If you're mixing anti-clockwise, please stick to anti-clockwise. This step will determine the outcome of your cake. So you have to mix them thoroughly. You mix and you mix and you mix, guys. You mix them till it is fluffy enough. That is, the butter and the sugar are already combined together. As you can see, I'm sticking to one direction while mixing. I'm not mixing in a clockwise direction then switching to an anti-clockwise direction. You have to stick to one direction and mix, guys. To know when it is ready, you notice that there is change in the color of the butter. It is now looking a little bit whitish, like pale in color, and it can easily fall off from the turning stick. So here we have our wet ingredients. In here is my eggs, my flavor and my milk. I'm using two flavors. I'm using vanilla flavor and the strawberry flavor. That's why you are seeing a red color in the plate. So you can use any flavor of your choice, but I'm going to use the vanilla and the strawberry flavor and the egg. So guys, all the measurements I use for this cake will be in the description. For our dry ingredients, we have our 2 cups of flour, our baking powder and our sachet milk flavor, guys. So you mix all your dry ingredients together in a separate bowl, and you also mix your wet ingredients in a separate bowl. Then we'll mix our wet ingredients together, guys. We'll mix them properly. So if you don't have a mixer, you can use spoon, you can use fork. Just mix them properly. Ensure that the eggs and the vanilla and the milk are properly mixed. After mixing our wet ingredients, then we start pouring it into the butter and sugar mixture already. Here you ensure you don't pour all of it at once. You pour them little by little and you mix. Guys, don't over mix, because if you over mix, it's going to affect the outcome of your cake. Just mix it a little bit and you pour your wet and the dry ingredients batch by batch, guys. As you can see, after adding the last wet ingredient, I'm just going to fold it in. I am not going to mix. I'm just going to fold it in, because at this stage you don't need too much mixing. Just fold it in. See the way I'm doing? You just fold the egg mixture into the whole ingredient. So we'll bring our pan, the pan which we want to use to bake this cake, and we'll grease it, guys. We'll just apply oil on the pan and rub it thoroughly, and we dust it out with flour. So we are doing this step because we don't have a baking paper. If you have a baking paper, you just cut the baking paper into the size of the pan and you place it inside before you add your batter inside. But if you don't have a baking paper, you use this step. You just add oil or butter in your pan. You use your hand to rub it. If you have a brush, you can use a brush to rub it, and you dust it out with flour, just small flour. After which you pour your batter into your pan. So the size of the batter into the pan should be half of the pan. Don't overfill, guys. At most it should be half, like half of the pan you are using, that should be where the besha should reach. You should don't full it. So after that, I do heat mine on the floor so that everything is leveled, no side is bigger than the other side. For the baking part, I'll be using this pot. This pot is already condemned, so already there is sand in this pot. If you don't have sand, you use salt. You place salt at the bottom, like just level the salt at the bottom of the pot, and you preheat it. You preheat your pot before you start baking. So after that, guys, this is our pot. It's already ready. We'll just impute our pan into it and we cover, guys. You have to cover with a tight cover. This pot doesn't have a cover, so I'm just improvising. Don't forget to bake on a very low heat, guys, to prevent your cake from burning. So we'll just check if our cake is ready. It's not ready, and we cover back. So guys, our cake is ready. As you can see, the cake is ready. So how will you know that the cake is ready? So you get a tiny stick, you dip it inside the cake. If it comes out clean with no cake batter on it, then your cake is ready. Dip it in every side. If it comes out clean, then your cake is ready. So as you can see, it's coming out clean. There is no cake but a batter on the stick, then our cake is ready. This is the outcome of our cake, guys. Wow, very soft, fluffy and tasty. So guys, we've come to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video the same way I enjoyed filming it. If you have any question regarding this video, please let me know in the comment section. If you have any video ideas you want to see from me, also let me know in the comment section. Till I come your way next time, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share to your friends and family, save this video so that when next you want to make a cake, you can follow this recipe. Bye guys.